Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Christensen Arms Mesa. This is a 6.5 PRC. The Mesa is patterned after the Remington 700, so it will fit in most of Remington 700 style stocks. Right now we have this barreled action in the Grey Birch chassis. I think it looks really sweet, especially with the 16-inch handguard. So this Mesa, like I said, 6.5 PRC, we're looking at a 24-inch barrel, half by 28. So, I mean, we're definitely going to run this thing suppressed today. As you can tell, we are at the power line, and we have hopefully 1,000 yards worth of range to shoot. Right now, we have a target set up at 300 down there. We're going to be taking some shots. I left the earplugs all the way at the truck, so Decree is going down there and securing those. A little bit about the rifle. This is a short action. The bullets, some of the rounds can be slightly longer than the standard AICS magazines. I actually found out Amend 2 makes a specific 6.5 PRC 3-round magazine for the AICS short action pattern. So that's what we're running, little 3-round mag. Decree's about to pull up. It's really hot out here today, guys. It's like noon, the sun's right overhead, very little cloud coverage. So the scope we're using is the Vortex Venom 5 to 25 by 56, first focal plane, and I have my little dope sheet right here on the scope cap. We also have the Future Forged Vector X grip with the little thumb ledge, which is nice for precision shooting. Decree's parking the four-wheeler right now. We're gonna get set up and take some shots at the 300, and then we're gonna go all the way out to the 1,000. All right, guys, so we are running this thing suppressed. We have the Anechoic 35, and the really cool thing about the Anechoic suppressors, all the baffles are the same diameter, so I also have an Anechoic 30. So I went ahead and put the 30 caliber baffles in this one, and then we have, you guys can see it, this is their 26 caliber quiet cap, so we're getting the most suppression we can out of this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot here, just getting warmed up at 300 yards. Now for elevation adjustment at 300 yards, we're looking at about 3.5 MOA.
Smoked it.
There we go.
Top right shoulder.
There we go.
Top right shoulder again.
Damn.
Oh, I know. Ain't that crazy?
Top right shoulder again.
Top right shoulder?
I wasn't even recording either.
Is this back one? Oh, we're live on this back.
Yeah, that one's recording. I mean, at least we're hitting the target.
This is a good little warm-up
Only
for
300
1,000.
yards, though. This is also a sub-MOA guaranteed rifle. So, I mean, we're hitting top right shoulder within that 3-inch circle. I mean, as best we can. We're literally set up on a four-wheeler, so. Just to the right of it.
That wind's picking up a little bit.
That wind is picking up.
I might have pulled that too, just to hear.
I saw it buzz the tree limb.
I know, you took one off earlier.
That Mirage is going crazy out there on this camera. Very left edge. Can you see where you hit it in the scope? Smoked it. The wind's picking up. I can't really tell. I think it's in that right shoulder area again.
We're
Could have been center neck, but it's hard to tell.
We're maintaining that upper chest area though, at least.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and throw a couple down.
Smoked it. Aim a little higher now that we know it's pretty close.
Yeah.
That was exactly where I was expecting to aim though.
That bolt was stuck. Oh my God. The primer's gone.
Throw it. Holy.
I'm not really sure what happened here. It had to have been just an out-of-spec case. We shot 4 or 5 boxes of ammo that day, and we didn't have any other issues besides this one round. I got the case and the primer and the original box, so I'm going to contact Hornady and see what's going on with that. But yeah, to me, it looks like an out-of-spec case.
Yeah, save that one. Where's that box that it was in?
Guys, we got some Hornady match. Look at that.
Barrel's clear. All right, we'll take one more and we'll assess this situation.
Chest.
Check that case out.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, I know, it could have been a fluke. We're going to let the rifle cool down a little bit, go check out the target, assess everything. Definitely going to contact Hornady about that primer that blew out of the gun, or that blew out of the casing rather. So stay tuned. We're going to go set up another target further downrange, and we'll be back. Coming down the treacherous terrain here on the trusty Grizzly 700. If you're out here shooting on public land, you always want to make sure, clean up your trash, you know, leave the area in a better shape than what you found it in. There's our target. Here's our target. So most of our shots were hitting up in this corner here. pretty decent group at 300. I think this was my 5.56 where it bounced up off the ground and hit the bottom of the target there. But so far pretty good. There was that one shot that hit to the left. Most of our shots were hitting to the right. You know, we're dealing with wind and then not being perfectly zeroed at 100. It's going to be slightly off. So we're going to go scope out this 1,000-yard spot and see how it looks. All right, we just lost the target stand. So we have a little stand that holds up this Mobbin Metals in-game target. And we got to the spot and then Decree just found it down there. So we're all good. All right, guys, we went from 300 to 1,000 yards. I took the suppressor off. We're just going no suppressor. I've got it dialed at 26 MOA. The official, what the chart says for 1,000 yards is 24.74 MOA, and between 950 and 1,000 is like roughly a 2 MOA difference. So I'm just guesstimating here. We may have to dial up just a little bit more. I don't even know if we can hit this thing. I can barely see the target down there. Plus we have quite a bit of mirage. I guess we'll send it. I'm assuming we're gonna be off dramatically left or right. I think the elevation will be pretty close. Ideally, you know, in a perfect world, I'd like a table with a rest. We can really get this thing dialed in. The four-wheeler just wasn't cutting it. You know, we can hold it pretty steady with this bog tripod. If we hit it, you know, it'd be a miracle. Just to say you've shot 1,000 yards and hit the target is a pretty big milestone, I guess. High right. All right. So I'm gonna dial down. Where'd that hit? That took my collarbone out.
I think you hit dirt right below it.
It is. It's hitting right below it. Where was that?
You might have hit it there. Either hit it or it was just low center, right?
We're hitting all around it. It's got to be so close.
That high left?
Yep, looks like it. All right, guys, taking a closer look, we didn't hit the actual target, but if you come down here, we do have at least a couple impacts on the target stand. So we were center, just a little bit low. So if that counts for something, I mean, I'm going to count it. That's dead center, just about, you know, at this distance, maybe a MOA and a half low, maybe a little bit more, but I'm going to count it. We hit it 1,000 yards. One of us did anyway. We can't confirm who, but somebody did. All right, guys, 60 rounds, 4 boxes, $200 worth of ammo. It's just, I mean, we're using a bog tripod sitting on a stool. We're leaning up on the four-wheeler. Conditions are not ideal, right? We're gonna have to pack it up. We're out of ammo, officially out of ammo. It does perform well inside 1,000. We were able to hit pretty consistently at 300 yards. The reality of it is we're trying to hit a man-sized target at 1,000 yards, which isn't an easy feat. Most of the time, people shooting long range, they're shooting big, you know, 4x4 steel plates. We were hitting all around it though, so we're close. Close only counts for horseshoes and hand grenades. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back out here, get some more ammo. Maybe we can get somebody to sponsor us some 6.5 PRC. Yeah, so that kind of concludes our review. It's been a great rifle, other than, I mean, some would say, you know, oh, you can't hit it 1,000 yards, blah, 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 but like, clearly, if we had bigger targets, I'm just making up excuses at this point. It all comes down to, you know, the accuracy. Sub MOA, you're looking at sub 10-inch accuracy at 1,000 yards. At 100 yards, that's sub 1 inch. But at 1,000 yards, it's a different story. So you could aim at the same spot every time and be within a 10-inch circle. And on a torso-sized target, pretty easy to miss. So we did what we could. We came out here, the camera overheated, unfortunately, and I got stung by a couple bees. So be on the lookout. We're gonna do some more mid-range shooting, I guess, inside 1,000 yards. We found a really good spot, so we can definitely set up at 300, possibly 6 or 7. Maybe try 1,000 again, but we're gonna need some more ammo. So hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.